The confirmed number of coronavirus cases in Los Angeles County comes to 243,935. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 5,878. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 1,301, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 64. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Ben McCain. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday, September 3rd. The city of Los Angeles is launching a series of pop-up mobile COVID-19 testing sites this month. These are designed to bring testing to those who would not otherwise have access. These tests are self-administered mouth swabs. The process takes about 30 minutes to complete and is free of charge. Appointments are not required, but residents can pre-register. Now, for those who don't have insurance, you're advised to bring a form of identification instead, as there is no cost to any patients who take the test. Tomorrow, the pop-up testing site will be at Liberty Park from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. and at the LA Downtown Medical Center from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. You can follow the schedule of locations by going to coronavirus.lacity.org/mobile testing. With the Labor Day weekend coming up, several COVID-19 testing sites run by the state and the county will be closed in observance of the holiday. All LA City-operated testing sites will be closed on Sunday, September 6th, and Monday, September 7th. And all state-operated sites will be closed on Monday, September 7th, and only a few of the county-operated testing sites will not be available on Monday, September 7th. Now, despite these closures, a number of LA County-operated sites will continue to offer COVID testing, with the closest one to Torrance located at the Beach Cities Health District in Redondo Beach. You can call the county's 211 hotline for more information. The public is reminded that appointments at these test sites are required. You can go to covid19.lacounty.gov. California's electricity grid will be tested once again, as Southern California is expected to have another heat wave through the Labor Day weekend. The National Weather Service announced an excessive heat warning beginning tomorrow at 10 a.m. until Monday, 8 p.m. throughout counties in the Southland, including Los Angeles. In an effort to avoid more rolling blackouts, the California Independent System Operator issued a restricted maintenance order notice from 6 a.m. Saturday morning to 10 p.m. Sunday evening. This maximizes grid resources by directing power generators to deter any planned shutdowns for routine maintenance. A flex alert is scheduled for Saturday through Monday from 3 to 9 p.m. Cal ISO is asking the public to conserve energy by limiting the use of appliances like washers, dryers, dishwashers during peak hours, turning off all unnecessary lights, keeping blinds closed to keep the heat out, unplugging power strips and other equipment not in use, and keeping the thermostat at 78 degrees or higher. In anticipation of the heat, the Ken Miller Recreation Center was designated as an official emergency cooling center for the county. They will be open to the public on Saturday and Sunday from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. Visitors will be required to practice safety measures such as social distancing and wearing face masks at all times. For more tips on how to navigate through this heat this weekend, go to flexalert.org. September marks Pedestrian Safety Month, and the Torrance Police Department is hoping to get the word out to educate the community on how to be safe when walking or driving. Since 2009, the number of pedestrians killed or injured on California roads have increased dramatically, accounting for nearly 25% of all roadway deaths. Sergeant David Koenig from the Torrance Police Department said more people are out walking, exercising, and doing what they can to spend a little time outdoors after spending so much time inside staying home. He says looking out for one another is the least we can do during these difficult times. Torrance Police will have additional officers on patrol throughout the month of September, specifically looking for violations made by drivers and pedestrians who are making the roads unsafe. Common violations include speeding, illegal turns, failure to yield, not stopping for signs, and pedestrians not crossing at designated areas. States throughout the country were advised to be ready for a COVID-19 vaccine distribution as early as November. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention asked governors to fast-track permits and licenses for new vaccine distribution sites because the typical timeline for approvals could slow down the process. CDC Director Robert Redfield asked states to be fully operational and ready to distribute by November 1st for an unidentified vaccine A and vaccine B. The guidance prioritized certain populations to receive the COVID-19 vaccine, with healthcare professionals at the top of the list, along with other essential workers, national security employees, those over the age of 65, people incarcerated, as well as those from racial and ethnic minority populations. Now, Dr. Anthony Fauci, the nation's leading infectious disease expert, said on Wednesday to the media that a vaccine could be possible by the end of the year, saying he would be only comfortable with a vaccine getting an emergency use authorization if it was shown in a clinical trial clearly to be safe and effective. According to Johns Hopkins University, U.S. health officials report there have been more than 6 million cases of COVID-19 and nearly 185,000 deaths related to coronavirus. As some turn to wearing face shields or masks with valves to make breathing easier, experts say they may offer more comfort but may not offer more protection. Actually, the opposite. And a new study published by the journal Physics of Fluids says while face shields and exhalation valves may seem like added protection, it's actually not doing much to protect you if the person wearing either of those are sick. Face masks are worn to prevent droplets from spreading when speaking, coughing, or sneezing. Well, the clear face shields and the ventilated valve mask are said to actually do the opposite. The small droplets are found to move around the sides of the visor and eventually spread over a large area. While something is better than nothing, experts say to be as effective as possible in preventing the spread, a standard face cloth covering or face mask should suffice. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention does not recommend either of these as an alternative to cloth masks. Heading into the holiday weekend and with the weather expected to reach high temperatures, the city's Community Services Department is reminding the public that while parks are open to the public, park amenities remain closed. This includes park playgrounds, play equipment, basketball and volleyball courts, along with exercise equipment. Organized team sports, games, tournaments, or practices are also not allowed in Torrance parks yet, including pickup games, scrimmages, or other unorganized games, practices, drills, or conditioning involving non-household groups in Torrance infields, outfields, or soccer fields. Catching a Southwest flight out of Long Beach won't be a problem soon. More flights and more destinations are expected out of the Southwest hub at Long Beach Airport. With news that JetBlue would end its service out of Long Beach Airport beginning October, Southwest claimed all 17 permanent flight slots now dominating that airport. While Long Beach officials reached out to other airlines to see if they were interested in expanding their presence, many indicated the timing was not ideal. Delta and Hawaiian Airlines were both already on a waiting list for more slots but declined the opportunity. Southwest first offered service in Long Beach in 2016 and has slowly expanded its presence ever since. Now Southwest has 34 slots, more than twice the next in line, which is Delta at 12 and American with 3. Hawaiian with 2 and FedEx and UPS rounding out the list with 1 slot each. Long Beach Airport is about 21 miles from LAX and is known for its ease and convenience for travelers. Torrance-based Honda Motor Company and General Motors announced some big news today. Two of the largest automakers signed a memorandum of understanding to establish a strategic alliance in North America for product development, purchasing, and possibly more. Now, this type of partnership isn't uncommon as more car companies are working together, such as Ford and Volkswagen, who are partnering on autonomous commercial and electric vehicles, as well as Fiat Chrysler, who is merging with French rival Group PSA, which is the second largest car manufacturer in Europe. The Honda-GM partnership would build on their previous collaborations in electrified vehicles, allowing both combustion and electric. Honda officials say the combining efforts would enable both companies to accelerate innovation and more effectively deploy resources in advanced and next-generation technologies. Small business owners, micro and entrepreneurs, and nonprofits across Los Angeles County, the clock is ticking. The fourth round of the LA Regional COVID Recovery Fund application period closes tomorrow. Currently, there are 3 program components: grants, loans, plus coaching and technical assistance. Now, if you're wondering if your business or organization qualifies, micro-entrepreneurs are considered those who are independent contractors, 1099 workers, street vendors, or sole proprietors with revenues of $100,000 or less. You could be eligible to receive up to a $5,000 grant. Now, small businesses who have a yearly gross revenue of more than $100,000 but less than $1 million, and nonprofits registered as 501c3 organizations that have an annual gross revenue of less than $1 million are eligible to receive a grant worth up to $15,000. The LA Regional COVID Fund is expected to disperse $3 million in aid through 6 total rounds, with finalists notified after each round. If you identify with any of the 3 categories, you're encouraged to apply at lacovidfund.org. Well, the U.S. Department of Labor released their latest report on unemployment claims. The latest data shows 881,000 claims were filed by first-time applicants last week for jobless benefits. In total, more than 13 million people continue to receive traditional jobless benefits, up from 1.7 a year ago. Now, today's report also marks the first time the Department of Labor counted new and continuing jobless claims under an updated system. This change is expected to lower the number of seasonally adjusted claims that get reported. Well, the highly anticipated release of the Disney adaptation of MULAN will be available to Disney Plus subscribers beginning at midnight. The 2020 version of the animated 1998 film is based on the Ballad of Mulan from Chinese folklore. The 2020 version takes place nearly 2,000 years ago. The movie, which begins with the Emperor of China ordering that one male in a family must join the country's army to fight off an enemy force. Well, for one family who only has a daughter, Mulan, she poses as a man and joins the Imperial Army. The $200 million budgeted film was originally scheduled to be released in March, just as the pandemic shut down all theaters. To see the film tomorrow, you would need a Disney Plus subscription, which starts at $6.99 per month or $69.99 for the whole year. Plus, you'll need to pay an additional one-time fee of $29.99. This will allow users to stream and watch the movie as many times as you like. Now, if you're in no hurry to watch the film, the movie will be accessible to Disney Plus subscribers at no additional fees beginning in December. Torrance-based Smog City Brewing Company is launching their Smogtoberfest beer today. As the pandemic continues to keep bars and breweries closed temporarily, Smog City Brewing Company is letting the company know taproom pickups and local home deliveries are continuing. And now, with their latest Smogtoberfest launch, the brewery is getting into the season with the help of Balloons by Tommy. You can get a 4-pack of the 16-ounce Smogtoberfest beginning today. You can go online to smogcitybrewing.com for more information. They're open 7 days a week from 12 to 8 p.m. You can also give them a call at 310-320-7664. Well, mark your calendars. In just a week, the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce will host a special virtual event that you won't want to miss. Women in Business will be hosted online. It takes place on Friday, September 11th at 8:30 a.m. The theme of this event is called Recognizing Our Personal Heroes. Co-chairs Charlene Ishimura from the Pediatric Therapy Network, along with Jean Imbrogno from AMAG Technology, Inc., will be online to host this virtual event. Participants interested in attending are encouraged to register online in advance. Go to torrancechamber.com for the link. Well, we're just a day away from the launch of a brand new show called Weekends in Torrance. This replaces COVID-19 Today on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays and airs on 2 p.m. every weekend. This show features fun things to do around the city in the age of COVID-19 where safety protocols are in place. Now, if you haven't been back to some of your favorite places since the pandemic, like the Torrance Art Museum, we're bringing the exhibit to you. And the Farmers Market is taking the utmost safety precautions to ensure visitors are practicing social distancing. We'll take you there as well. Plus, if you're looking to work on your golf game, there's a place in Torrance that's local, safe, and affordable. We hope you'll tune in and join us as we travel around town and share fun, COVID-compliant places to visit in Torrance. Tune in this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 2 p.m. right here on City Cable. We're also streaming online at torranceca.gov and you can also find us on YouTube. As families work through the second week of the new school year, we want to hear how distance learning is going for you and your kids. Share what tips and tricks seem to be working as your family navigates through these difficult times and unique learning models. Now, whether you have a preschooler or a teen in high school and every grade in between, we want to hear from you. Email us at COVID-19 today at torranceca.gov. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community, feel-good pictures, images, and videos that remind us of how resilient our community is and how Torrance truly cares. Another popular Torrance restaurant is making modifications during COVID-19 to ensure diners have the safest experience. Gaetano's Restaurant in South Torrance has designated 12 parking spots now with numbers right in front of their eatery to make curbside pickup easier than ever. Curbside pickup allows you to go online or call in your order. Then once you arrive at the restaurant, you can park in one of the 12 designated spots. Text the number on the sign with your parking spot number, and a team member will bring your food to your car, offering contactless delivery. What a great way to show how local businesses truly care for their customers, especially during this pandemic. Now, if you have a great story to share, be sure to email us. We'd love to hear from you. That's our update for COVID-19 today. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for the launch of Weekends in Torrance beginning at 2 p.m. And we'll be back on Monday as Leslie Robbins brings you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.